What's up you guys, I'm Dan, this is Frugal Not Cheap. Today we'll take a look at some of the stuff that FSD beta still has trouble with. So we're running FSD beta version 11.4.4. Some of the so-called OG or original beta testers have a newer version that's 11.4.7.2, and we're hearing a lot of good comments about that. Unfortunately, on my 2017 Model S, I do not have that update. But while we wait for that, or maybe version 12, I don't know what's going to come next to this vehicle, I thought we'd go over some of the things that beta still has trouble with, kind of give you a more concise look at that stuff, rather than doing a whole full drive. Okay, so the first thing that beta has trouble with, and by the way, I do have this on assertive. Usually I've done my videos on average, but hopefully on assertive we're going to get a little bit more, a little bit better smoothness, I'm not sure. But the first thing that it tends to have trouble with is in basically parking lots. This isn't exactly a parking lot, but still we're in you know, a more residentially kind of area. We're not on a regular road, and so let's see how beta does. A little bit close to the gate for my taste there, but it was fine. Ooh, all right, hang on. It wants to go a different route than I want to go. So manually I'm taking over. It's not beta's fault, I just don't want to go that direction. I'm trying to replicate a fault here that it has had, and so I need to get us to the right place for that. Okay, there we go, now we're set. And beta's re-engaged. So it does pretty well on these roads, but it is a little bit, like I wouldn't have hesitated and come to a complete stop the way that beta did there. I would have just continued to roll slowly. And then over here, it's biasing like really in the middle of the road, whereas I would personally stick to my side so that in case we come around the corner and there's an oncoming car, then we wouldn't be, then we'd be able to move over easily. So right there, again, that is, I don't think, good behavior, the way we were definitely way in the middle of the road there. And then again here as well, just kind of, I don't know, I don't think it does a great job of sort of poking its head out. But anyway, we made it. So here comes the next thing that beta has trouble with, and that is this particular on-ramp to get onto the expressway, the tollway. I have no idea why, but it tends to miss it. Alright, being the hesitant there again without any traffic at all, so I don't know why I did that. But here we go. And let's see if beta is going to get onto the tollway as it's supposed to, because it's been missing it for me and I don't know why. It's going to have to get over very quickly in order to make it. It's kind of trying to... Alright, it actually made it this time, but again, way too late for my tastes. So again, we got there, but if there'd been any other traffic, that wouldn't have happened. That's probably what's been happening in the past. And so, yeah, that was no good. It should have been getting over much, much sooner. We definitely don't need to yield here because obviously there's no... Alright, that's another one. I intervened there, had to hit the accelerator because we were going too slow, being too hesitant, and the guy behind us was getting close to rear-ending us. So this is another problem beta has, is that timidness causes problems when you have drivers behind you. Okay, another one here. Yeah, that was not too bad, but a lot of times when it crosses over into these turn lanes, it does it too late. Oh, bad plan, you better stop. Okay, good, it's waiting. That can be a little uncomfortable, but you can see the creep limit there on how far it's going to go. So it should be going now, and it didn't. So it missed an opportunity, and now it's going kind of late. It's going to be okay, but it really should have been much quicker to start moving before it did, because more of that delay will lose you more time and also make the maneuver less safe. Okay, unnecessary slowdown. I'm not sure why we had that. Here's the next thing. Let's see how it does. This is an issue where it kind of gets into the turn lane just way too late, and it can cause an issue with the flow of traffic. This time we got lead cars, so it's not going to do it. But yeah, you can see it there. So we're just rumbling way over too many of those reflectors. If these cars hadn't have been here, we would have been doing that right at the last minute. And basically what ends up happening is your butt is sticking out a little bit too much into the next lane. Or close to it, and it's just uncomfortable for all of the traffic that's still going to continue straight. So not good. This also, we're at a low traffic time, so pretty lucky. Oh, whoa. Better stop here. Okay, good. We stopped. And now we got to keep going because the light is now solid yellow. All right, so that wasn't really the best move there. It worked out in the end, but it could have been not so great. All right, here is where we have a lane drift issue. So our nav is telling it to go straight for another 3.3 miles. However, and hopefully it will do this time, for some reason, it decides it needs to get over into a left turn lane and make a left turn. I have no idea what's going on. I really... Maybe there was some map data with construction in at one point, and so now it thinks that per the map data, you can't go straight on this lane. I don't know what's going on, but I've got my hands here on the wheel. Yep, you can see it there. And so there's that lane drift. And it did eventually correct itself, but it's got something weird going on there where it thinks it needs to take that left turn. Okay, it's freaking out. I'm gonna have to take over here. Basically, it wants me to do a U-turn, and because it's unable to complete a U-turn, then the FSD system's just kind of freaking out a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and perform this U-turn for it. Oh wow, people are cruising along. We're gonna wait here. Oh, he slowed down, or she did. That's that whole thing about predictability, right? So when I talk about beta just needs to be more smoother and predictable for other traffic. It is unsafe when it does this kind of herky-jerky computer stuff. So I'm really looking forward to version 12 where it's not going to do that stuff. So there was another limitation. So in this short drive, we've discovered a lot of limitations. And of course, it's because I'm taking it, partly it's because I'm taking it on routes where I know it's going to have trouble. And I'm just pointing out all the issues. But as we saw, it's got an issue getting onto the freeway on-ramp on time. It's herky-jerky in parking lots and neighborhood scenarios. It's too late getting into turn lanes, which can cause issues. Its herky-jerkiness in taking turns can cause issues where people might rear-end you if they're following closely, because they're not expecting you to do that, obviously. It's not able to perform U-turns, and when you're in a situation where the nav says to perform a U-turn, then FSD beta gets kind of nutty. And then we also saw that lane drift issue that it was able to correct, but it's still very uncomfortable both for me and for any other drivers around. Oh, unnecessary slowdown here again. I understand, I was worried about that one, but as soon as we saw that that truck had stopped and was no longer proceeding forward, we should have sped back up again. Although I guess by the same token, we have a traffic light here, but still, I think that kind of gives your intention to them a little bit better that, hey, we're going to continue on forward here. It's not your turn. All right, here we go. It's doing well here, getting over into the leftmost lane as we need to be. But I think I'll get to show you this turn lane lateness issue here in a moment. Oh no, I won't. He's turning in as well. Well, still, yeah, see? Just the fact that we're going over any of those at all, I mean, it should follow the path so that we don't have to cross over any of those lines. I don't know why it does that. So there you have it, guys. Those are the things that FSD Beta 11.4.4 is having trouble with. Hopefully we're going to see these things resolved in version 12, or if I get one of those 11.4.7.x updates. I believe a lot of those are also implementing some of the V12 stuff. I mean, more and more neural nets, and so we could see improved behavior as well there if we end up getting that. So fingers crossed that that's going to be coming soon, and I'll give you another update on that. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.